Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Question number 7. تأمل الأمثلة الآتية. Reflect on the following examples. لباب إن فعل وعين فيها الماضية والمضارية واسم الفاعل والمصدر. And then we have to specify the past, the present, اسم الفاعل and masdar. So the first one is already here. وقع الكوب على الأرض وانكسر. The cup fell on the ground and it broke. So what do we see over here now?
One kasara is past, sir.
Sorry?
One kasara is past, sir.
Excellent. One kasara is the past tense. Al-Madi. Excellent. Waqa yaqahu has different meanings, and here it means to fall down. So the cup fell down on the ground, one kasara, and it broke into pieces. How it broke? By itself. Okay. هذا الباب لا ينفتح. This door does not open. ادخل من الباب الآخر. Use the other door or enter from the other door. Yes, here. ينفتح. Yes. Okay, ينفتح. So is it past or present? Present. Okay, excellent. هذا الباب لا ينفتح. So this is the present tense because it starts with ya. Okay. تنطفئ أنوار الشوارع في الساعة الخامسة صباحا. تنطفئ, the lights are put out. أنوار الشوارع, the lights of the roads are put out. في الساعة الخامسة صباحا, 5 o'clock in the morning.
And تنطفئ present, sir.
Excellent. تنطفئ, انطفأ ينطفئ, انطفاء, to be put out. Excellent. Okay, next. سبب انقلاب السيارة انفجار إحدى عجلاتها.
Was the car turned
سبب انقلاب السيارة, yeah, the reason of
انقلاب
capsizing of the car. انفجار إحدى عجلاتها was the like bursting of one of the tires of the car. Okay, انقلاب. What is انقلاب? Yeah, is it past tense or present tense or
انقلاب is masdar.
masdar? Excellent. Okay, and what about انفجار? انفجار. Excellent. Yeah, okay, excellent. So انفجار, انفجر ينفجر انفجارا, to burst by itself. So سبب انقلاب السيارة, and سبب is مضاف, انقلاب is مضاف إليه. And also we know that masdar is normally it is used as mudaf. So that's why as-sayyarati is majroor. And infijaru ihda ajalatiha, infijaru is also mudaf. Ihda, as we know that it ends with alif maqsura. So we don't see that it is kasra, but we will say that this is mahall al-majroor. Ajalatiha, one of the tires. So the reason of cars capsizing was bursting of one of its tires. انهزم المشركون في غزوة بدر. To be defeated. Yeah, we have a hint over here. So انهزم. Yeah, انهزم المشركون في غزوة بدر. Yes, the non-believers were defeated in the battle of Badr. Okay. تخرج في المهد العام المنصرم أو العام المنصرمة 37 طالبا. In the last year or during the last year, 30 and some students. So bid'atun could be from 33 up to 39. So it's like the numbers from 3 to 9. For that it is used as bid'atun wa thalathuna taliban. Yes, takharraja. What about takharraja is from number?
It's from number 5.
5, excellent. تخرج في المهد العام المنصرمة. Yes, so what do you see over here in munsarima? Yes, insarama, yansarimu insaraman, which means past. And al-ama al-munsarima means the last year. Bid'atun wa thalathuna taliban. So 33 to 39 students graduated from this institute last year. في المهد العام. Yeah, okay, from this institute last year. سافر الفريق منهزم. Yes, over here. Yes, so munhazimu will be the one that was the team that defeated. Okay, Safar al Fariq al Munhazimu, the team that defeated, traveled. Yeah, so in Hizam is to defeat, uh, and Munhazimu is the person who defeats someone, right? In Hazama yanhazimu in Hizaman fahuwa munhazimun. So the team that defeated the other team or defeated traveled. They traveled. Okay. Now here, as I said, bid'atun is used twice in the Quran, and it's one of the numbers or one of the things that normally we don't find in the books. So that's why I decided to, or I thought that we should discuss this one. So it is used as the same as we use the numbers from 3 to 10. As we know that the numbers from 3 to 10 are used as mudaf mudaf ilayh, and they are opposite in gender. So sanatun, as we know, is feminine. So that's why here we have bid'ah. It's basically bid'atun, but we know that when it is masculine, then ta marbuta will be dropped, so it becomes bid'ah sanina. So if you see in the Quran from Surah Yusuf, falabitha fi sijni bid'ah sanina. So Yusuf alayhi salam, remained in prison for a few years. And if we look at the next verse of the Quran, fi bid'i sinina, within 3 to 9 years, Surah Ar-Rum. So we can see over here that basically the word, as we can see over here, because as he said, the numbers from 3 to 10 are used as mudaf mudaf ilayh, and we know they are opposite in gender. Sanatun is feminine, that's why the number that we have is masculine. And it is majroor. Why it is majroor? Because of fi. And sinina is majroor because of being mudaf ilayh. So this is mudaf and this is mudaf ilayh. So here if you look at the translation, it says within 3 to 9 years. So as I said, the word bid'atun or bid'ah basically means from 3 to 9 years. So we have these only two examples from the Quran, and you can write it down in your notes in the category where we discussed the numbers in book number 2 in detail. So numbers in Quran we discussed in detail, and I remember that we did not discuss about this word, which is a very special word, and it is also used in the Quran and also in the Hadith. So it's also important to note it down and write it down for your reference. إن كسفت الشمس يوم مات إبراهيم. هنا الجملة مات إبراهيم مضاف إليها. As we discussed in the beginning of the lesson, that now inshallah we will, when we are like analyzing the text, we will see that the whole sentence will be either it will be marfu or mansub or majroor, or it will be mudaf ilayh. So in this case here the whole sentence is used as mudaf ilayh, and we know why, because yawma is used as mudaf and mata ibrahimu is the complete sentence, fail plus fa'il. So wahiya fi mahalli jarin, and now the whole sentence is majroor. Wayoma mudafun. So we can see over here that, and as I said, inshallah, when we analyze the text of the Quran, we will see that the whole sentence can be marfu or mansub or majroor. Like we can see over here that it's the verbal sentence and it is majroor. Ha'a amthilatan ukhra. Take some other examples. Safartu yawma dhaharatin nata'iju. I traveled the day results were announced. And we are translating is the day because we know that if the mudaf ilayh is a proper noun, and we can see that an-nata'iju is a proper noun, then mudaf also becomes a proper noun. So safartu yawma dhahara yadharu is to appear. So literally it's like the day the results appeared, but then we will say the day results were announced. Maridtu yawma zar al-waziru al-jami'ata. I got sick the day Zar al-Waziru al-Jamiata, the minister, visited the university. So we can see over here that Yawma is mudaf, and Zar al-Waziru al-Jamiata, the complete sentence is mudaf ilayh. Walittu Yawma mata jaddi. I was born the day my grandfather passed away. Okay, now where is mudaf and where is mudaf ilayh in this sentence?
Yoma is mudaf.
Excellent.
Zakara
And
mad.
ma tajaddi, the complete sentence is
The
mudaf
whole
ilayh.
verbal sentence is the mudaf ilayh.
Exactly. And this is marfu, mansoob, or majroor.
This is majroor.
The whole sentence is majroor. Why is it majroor?
In the place of majroor.
Mahallan majroor. Yeah, it's in the place of majroor because it is used as mudaf ilayh. Excellent. Perfect. وفي التنزيل, and we have في التنزيل in the Quran هذا يوم ينفع الصادقين صدقهم اللهم اجعلنا من الصادقين. So what would be the analysis of this verse of the Quran?
Haza yomu is just a musharun ilayh, Ustad. Yomu.
Okay, so هذا will be
The
mubtada.
badal. And
Yeah,
this is yomu is the badal, right?
why not khabar?
Oh, haza yomu. It can be khabar as well.
This is the day, as you can see here. So yeah,
Haza.
هذا is mubtada, يوم is khabar, and mudaf. خبر فهو مضاف, and
And
ينفع الصادقين
yanfa-
صدقهم is a verbal sentence and it is مضاف إليه.
if it becomes haza al yomu, then it becomes badal, I think. Yeah.
هذا اليوم, yeah, هذا اليوم, this day. And then it will be translated as this day, but هذا يوم is
This is the
translated
day, yeah.
as this is the day. Yeah. All right. So these are the small details that we need to focus on. يوم مات إبراهيم تقديره, its hidden meaning or the real form is يوم موت إبراهيم, the day of Ibrahim رضي الله عنه, whose death, موت إبراهيم. So that is the taqdeer, as we know, or the hidden meaning of the complete construction. But what we have seen over here in the book, or over here we have seen mata Ibrahim. So both of them are. But when we say mata, then it will be what? Mata Ibrahimu, the day Ibrahim radiallahu anhu passed away. Because this is mudaf ilayh, here it is it's a noun, so it's mudaf and mudaf ilayh, so it is over here it is
Decline.
majroor, yeah, majroor bil fatha. But when we have the verb, then of course it will be marfu. Why it is marfu? Because it is a file. Excellent, perfect. Lawla we have discussed in detail in the previous lesson. So what did you remember about Lawla? Tell me 4 things about it. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things about it. Yes, please.
Comes,
Number 1.
comes to the past, Ustad. Comes to the past.
Number 1. What about Lawla? It's one word. It's not 2. Okay, it's one word and it is particle. What kind of particle is this? Particle of condition. Conditional. Okay. Number 1. Okay. And then it's conditional particle. That's number 1. Number 2. What kind of condition is this?
Ghair lazim, Ustad.
Harfu imtina'in liwujudin. If you remember that it's a particle impossibility for the presence of something. Okay. So what does that mean? That means that after lawla there will be a mubtada, khabar will be mahdhuf, and jawab shart will be past tense. And if it is an affirmative sentence, as we can see over here, then it will take la with that. Lam al maftuha, as we can see over here. So what are the things that we discussed? Number 1, it's conditional particle. Number 2, jawab shart will take la maftuha with that. So that is the jawab shart. Then number 3, the wujud, yani something has to be present over there. Yeah. In this case, ya fadlullah is mubtada. And then we have khabarun mahdhufun. Yeah, what is taqdiruhu? Do you remember? Lawla fadlullahi mawjudun. Mawjudun. Okay, so that is mahdhuf over here. So had it not been for the grace of Allah upon them, they could have died. So because fadlullah is mawjud, is found over there, that's why they did not die. So that's why it's called that something failed to happen because something was present over there. So the difference that we discussed between law and lawla was that in law both of the conditions are not met. However, here, since one thing is present over there, that's why the other thing does not happen or it fails to happen. And this is the analysis as we can see over here. So inshallah, I'm sure you will remember now that it is a particle of condition. Then after that, it has mubtada, khabar is mahdhuf, and if jawab shart is affirmative, yeah, if it is affirmative, then it takes la with that. What happens if jawab shart is nafi or it is negative? You don't remember?
Forget about it.
Okay. Lawla fadlullahi alayhim ma naju. When ma is used, then this emphatic lam is not used then. So we can use either lam or we can use ma, but when ma is used, then la will not be used. And why it is not used? Because now jawab shart is negative. So this will be jawab shart ma naju. Had it not been for the grace of Allah upon them, they wouldn't have survived. So here it is, they could have died, and here they wouldn't have survived. In either case, there was grace and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's why they survived and they didn't die. And please remember this because both law and lawla are used a lot in the Quran, and I'm sure inshallah now you know how to use them. Yes, yeah. Okay, so now we have the same idea in Arabic. Lawla fadlullahi alayhim lamatu. Lawla harfu imtinain liwujudin. That it is a particle of impassibility because of the presence of something. But tadullu ala imtinail wa jawabi liwujudi sharti. And it dalla yadullu dalalatan. It demands, right? What was the meaning of it? Denotes, yeah. Yeah, it denotes impossibility of the impossibility liwujudi sharti because of the presence of the condition. Nahwu lawla al-hawa'u lahalakan nasu. What would be the translation? Had it not been for the air, yeah, the people would have
been destroyed.
Yeah, would have destroyed, or the people would have perished. Excellent. And now we can see over here all the conditions are met over here. Lawla, and then we have al-hawa'u is mubtada and khabar is mahdhuf, and then it is a past tense as we can see over here. Jawab shart is a past tense, and since it is affirmative, that's why it is muqtarinun bila al-maftuha. Ay wujida al-hawa'u falam yahlik an-nasu. That means that the hawa is there, it is found over there, it is present over there, and that's why the people didn't perish. وَتَأْتِي لَوْمَا أَيْضًا بِهَذَا الْمَانَى. And similarly, لَوْمَا is also used in the same context or in the same meaning. الاسم الواقع بعدها مبتدأ حذف خبره. And the noun that comes after that, I mean after لولا, then it is mubtada and its khabar is mahdhuf. فلولا الهواء تقديره لولا الهواء موجود. And then لولا الهواء, its hidden meaning is if it wasn't or had it not been there. So what is mahdhuf over there? موجود. وقد تأتي بعدها أن. And sometimes anna can come after that. However, when anna comes after that, anna comes with both. Wasmuha wa khabaruha. Anna comes with both, with its ism and with its khabar. So anna does not come alone. It brings both ismu anna and khabaru anna. Nahwu, for example, lawla annani maridun. Had I not been sick, la safartu mak or la safartu mak, I would have traveled with you. So now we can see here, annani, ni is ismu anna, and maridun is khabaru anna. Yeah, and then la safartu mak, I could have traveled or would have traveled with you. That is the past tense, and that's why la is connected to that. So what is the difference between regular sentence and inna wa akhawatuha? When we have anna, because we know that after in the middle of the sentence we use anna, that's why after lawla we have anna. So it takes both. It takes ismu anna and khabaru anna. Both of them are supposed to be there. Wa jawabuha al-muthbatu yaqtarimu bil-lami, and we know that when it's jawab shart is affirmative, muthbatu yaqtarinu bil-lami, it is connected with lam. Nahwu lawla antum lakunna mu'minin. Had you not been there, we would have been believers. And these are the non-believers saying to the their leaders on the day of judgment. So lawla antum, had you not been there. And as we know that lawla is harfu shart, antum is
أنتم موجودون.
antum mawjuduna, and then khabar, as we can see over there, sorry, the jawab shart over there is lakunna mu'minina, we would have been believers. Why mu'minina is mansub?
Because لا
كان
Yeah,
لا
kana,
كنا
okay. Mm-hmm.
كنا.
Kunna, okay.
So this na is the khabar kana is
Ismu
marfu,
ismu
whether
kana, yeah, ismu
sorry,
kana
ismu
is
kana is
marfu
marfu,
and
whereas the
khabaru
khabar
kana
is
is
mansub.
mansub. Kana
Yes.
Allahu aliman hakima, yeah. Kunna, as with that means yani nahnu,
Noon alif.
yeah, nahnu kunna. So basically alif, noon alif is basically the doer, and verb kana is the fail, and this is so na will be ismu kana and mu'minina will be khabaru kana. Okay, excellent. ها أمثلة أخرى للولا, and we have some other examples over here. لولا الاختبار ما حضرت اليوم. Okay, would you like to translate someone over there?
Had it not been for the newspaper,
For the
I would
exam,
not
اختبار exam, yes.
had it not been for the exam, I would have been not present here, is it?
Excellent, yeah. I wouldn't have attended today. Excellent. ما حضرت اليوم. And now you see that حضرت is the past tense, and here we have ma and nafia, so that's why there is no need to use la
There's no
after
lam.
that. Okay. لولا الشمس لهلكت الأرض.
Had it not
Been for the sun, yeah, the
had it not
earth
been for the sun,
would
the earth
have
would have been destroyed.
would have been
Would have been
destroyed. Yes, excellent, perfect. So this is shart, and this part is jawab shart for laula. Excellent, and we know that earth is feminine. That's why we have the verb is also feminine. لولا الحياء لبكينا. Haya is shyness or modesty. Had it not been for the modesty, we would
we all
have
would
cried. Yeah.
cried.
Al-Haya'u min al-Iman, as we know that this is the part and parcel of Iman. And in fact, when there wasn't any Haya
Iman.
before Islam, then we have seen so many things. And even now, whenever a nation becomes shameless or they don't have any shyness, then you see that the people are always crying over there. لولا أنك مستعجل لدعوتك إلى البيت. Yes. Hadn't you be in a hurry?
Hurry.
I would
I
have
would
invited you to my house. Excellent. So here we have Anna, and we can see that here is Ismu Anna, Ka is Ismu Anna, and Musta'jilun is Khabaru Anna. What if we have Ki? If I have a feminine or someone, the visitor is feminine, let's say, Laula Anna Ki, then it will be Mustajilatun.
Mustajilatun.
Mustajilatun. Excellent. Yeah. Because for the feminine, then we have to change the noun, and then it will change according to the. So if we have if mubtada is feminine, then most of the times khabar is also feminine. So that's why, or ismu anna, or we can also call it mubtada as well. And ismu anna is feminine, then the khabaru anna also will be feminine. And here it is masculine. How do we know? Because of mustajilun. أكمل ما يأتي من أمثلة لولا بجواب مناسب. Now we have to complete the sentences with suitable answers. لولا العلم, had it not been for the knowledge. What would have happened to the people? People would have been like animals, right? لكان الناس كالأنعام. People would have been like animals. So what kind of ilm is this? Of course, the ilm of Quran and Hadith. All ulum, definitely, that we have to specify that all ulum are mandatory and necessary, but then the basic knowledge is the knowledge of Quran and Hadith, and that is something that gives us ma'rifatullah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's also a must. If a person has a PhD but doesn't know Quran and Hadith, that means that person is in danger. لولا الإسلام, had it not been for the Islam, what would have happened to the mankind?
We will all have entered into hellfire.
Yeah, okay. Or they wouldn't have known Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as it is supposed to be known. ما عرف الناس الله معرفة صحيحة. People wouldn't have known Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And ma'rifatullah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most important thing, and that is tawheed. If it does not exist, then of course all the rest of the things are useless. لولا أنك مريض, had you not been sick.
I would have taken you to the market.
Okay. So what would be the Arabic?
لا لولا أنك مريض
Hmm?
taken you.
لأخذتك إلى السوق. I would have taken you to the market. And here the answer that Sheikh has is لسافرنا معا. We could have traveled
We would have
together.
traveled
Yeah,
together.
you can have different answers. That's also possible, and these are the answers from the Sheikh and from his books. لولا أن البرد شديدا, had it not been severely cold.
We could have played in the play. Or we could have played football or something like that.
لعبنا كرة القدم. Yeah, لعبنا كرة القدم. كرة القدم. Yeah, but here we have لخرجت من البيت. Had it not been severely cold, I would have left my house, or I would have gone out of the house. All right. من إبراهيم هذا. هنا هذا نعت لإبراهيم. And as we discussed previously, that whenever Ism al-Ishara comes after the proper noun, or whenever it comes after mudaf mudaf ilayh, then it is used as nat or sifa, as we say, as it is used as adjective. يكون اسم الإشارة نعتا إذا وقع بعد العلم. So as we see, Ism al-Ishara will be an adjective إذا وقع بعد العلم, if it comes after the proper noun. أو المعرف بالإضافة, or it comes after a noun that is made, or that is made like proper noun with إضافة. نحو من حامد هذا, who is this Hamid. أرني ساعتك هذه, show me this watch of yours. And now we can see over here that ساعتك is مضاف مضاف إليه, and both of them are proper nouns, right? How do they become proper nouns? Sa'atun is a common noun, but when it is when mudaf ilayh is a common noun, then and mudaf also becomes a proper noun, then mudaf also becomes a proper noun. Liman jawazu safari hada, whose passport is this? Yes. And maftuhatun ghurfatul mudarrisina tilka, is that room of the teachers open? So again we can see over here, maftuhatun ghurfatul mudarrisina tilka La. Amla. Okay, so again, as I said, we have to see that this Arabic language is lughatul hadf. Most of the time, something is mahdhuf over there. We know that this is hamzatul taswiya, hamza of equality, and whenever it comes in the beginning of the sentence, then after that we have to bring with that. أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. So they always come together. وفي التنزيل اذهب بكتابي هذا فألقه إليهم ثم تولى عنهم. Alright, so here هذا it comes after بكتابي, and we know that كتابي is also مضاف مضاف إليه. So that's why we have it here after, we have it after the, okay. So take this letter of mine and deliver it to them, then leave them and see what answer they will return. Okay, let's try to analyze the verse of the Quran. Idhab is what? It is fi'l al-amr. Okay, bikitabi hadha. Yeah, command. Fa'alqih. What about fa'alqih?
This is also a command.
Form number?
ألقى يلقي
إلقاءً. Excellent. ألقى يلقي إلقاءً.
Form 4 is that?
For أسلم يسلم إسلاما. Excellent. إليهم. ثم تولى عنهم. What about تولى?
This is also a command.
Yes, it is command, but which form?
تولى. يتولى.
It's so simple to figure out.
Walla.
Wa-
This,
Walla yatawalla.
this
Whenever
is
we,
form one.
no, whenever we have ta and tashdid, what is ta and tashdid? Form number
Form
From number
4 is it?
6, sister.
No. Form
5. Ta tashdid is from number 5.
oh, 5 letters is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Walla.
one letter is
But
has
still
been
not
dropped.
5.
That was
Because
what alif
this is
maksura has been
Alif letter
dropped.
dropped in the command.
Yeah, because of the command. Okay. So we've discussed several times that whenever there is a combination of ta and tashdid, that will be form number 5, and ta and alif will be form number 6. And abasa wa tawalla, as we have in the Quran as well. So tawalla yatawalla. So basically, it has alif maqsura after that. So it was basically yatawalla, and then it was tatawalla, and we know that here the ending alif maqsura has been dropped, and similarly alamat al mudari has been dropped, and that's why it has become an amr, as we can see here. Then leave them, tawalla, leave them, and see what answer they will return. اذهبوا, it's not in the book, but we have taken this example from the Quran. اذهبوا بقميصي هذا فألقوه على وجه أبي يأتي بصيرا. Yes, over here. Again, اذهبوا بقميصي.
Then command.
Okay, this is a command, but what does it mean over here? اذهب,
You all
اذهب
go.
means you go, you all of you go. But when we have this preposition ba, then what does it mean? It means take. It means take. ذهب الله بنورهم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took away the lights of their eyes. Yeah. So اذهبوا بقميصي. ذهب, he went. ذهب بي, he took. ذهبت إلى you say ذهبت إلى السوق, I went to the market. ذهبت بولدي إلى السوق, I took my son to the market. So or walad, yeah. So it's whenever it comes with the preposition of ba, it means to take. اذهبوا بقميصي هذا. Take this shirt of mine. So again we can see here قميصي is مضاف مضاف إليه, and ishara has come after that, so it is used as sifa. فألقوه. What about ألقوه? ألقى يلقي إلقاء. From number 4. Yeah, again here it has command over here and also over here. على وجه أبي. So على حرف جر, وجه مضاف, أبي مضاف مضاف إليه. يأتي بصيرا. Here يأتي is majzoom. Why?
This is a command, right?
Okay, so
The halfulillah is being deleted.
both of them here. This is here mudare. This is okay. This is amr, but here it's not imperative. But here yati mudare is majzoom. Why?
Halfulillah is deleted, so that gets a kasra, right? When the ya is deleted, it will get a kasra.
La, but my question is, why is it majzoom? Because it is jawab al-talab. We have discussed many times that jawab al-talab, whenever mudari happens to be jawab al-talab, then it has to be majzoom. It can be order, it can be command, it can be nahi, and it can be amr. Yeah. So whenever it comes as jawab al-talab, so talab is idhabu is talab, and also fa'alqu is also talab. So it is fi'l al-amr. So whenever mudari comes after that, it becomes majzoom. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري. So ishrah is talab, as we can say. Yassir is talab. Uhlul is talab. And then after that, jawab talab is yafqahu qawli. It was basically yafqahuna. And then the noon has been dropped. Why? Because after talab, mudari becomes majzoom. I hope you will remember this now. Is this clear?
No, sir.
No?
Yes, sister.
Mudari, whenever mudari comes after fi'l al-amr, it becomes majzoom. We have,
Yeah, that becomes majzoom.
yes,
But how will you know that that's jawab or something like that?
because here فَأَلْقُوهُ is amr. فَأَلْقُوهُ, and we know that ala wajhi abi, we can see that we have always discussed that Jar majroor is muta'allaq, and muta'allaq means it can be about the verb or it can be about mubtada. So we will not consider it as part of the analysis. And then after that, jawab talab is, if it is mudari, then it will be majzoom. And we can see over here that it is majzoom. Please refer to, I don't remember the name of the lesson. One of the lessons, a complete lesson was designated about why the mudari become majzoom, and it was because it is jawab talab. You know why mudari become majzoom? When lam comes before it, it becomes majzoom, right? When lamma comes before it, it becomes majzoom. When la and nahiya comes before it, it becomes majzoom, right? When lam al amr comes before this, it becomes majzoom. And this is also one of the reasons that when it happens to be jawab talab, then it also becomes majzoom. 5 things over there. So please write them down, and inshallah you will not forget them. وفي الحديث قال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم, and in the hadith the Prophet Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said, لعلي لا أحج بعد عامي هذا, I'm afraid I will not perform Hajj after this year of mine. So again we can see here Ami is mudaf mudaf ilayh, and that's why the ishara has been used after that, and it is used as sifa, or it is used as naat. La'alli, what do you remember about la'alli? It doesn't take noon al wiqaya. La'alli doesn't take noon al wiqaya when we have ya al mutakallim connected to this. When ya al mutakallim is connected to la'alla, it was basically la'alla, it does not take noon al wiqaya. But what about layta? If we have ya al mutakallim with layta, then what happens? Layta always takes noon al wiqaya with ya al mutakallim. Laytani kuntu turaba. So these two differences we need to remember. We discussed in the previous lesson that with la'alla, when we have ya al mutakallim, it does not take noon al qutni, noon al wiqaya, sorry. And when we have layta, it must take noon al wiqaya with ya al mutakallim. What about inna, anna, lakinna? What about that? With inna, anna, lakinna, it is optional. Sometimes it takes and sometimes it doesn't take. It's both of them are possible. You can say inni and innani, and inna and innana, both of them being used in the Quran. I hope that you remember these details, because we have discussed several times these details. So inshallah, I would expect you to remember these things. So inshallah, you don't forget them when you are analyzing the Quran. I guess we stop over here today, inshallah, and then when we come back again, we will continue with the rest of the lesson. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.